Hello, I'm Dr. Jack Mitchell, and I'm the founder of an organization called Seniors Making Five Figures, where we're kind of committed and dedicated to helping folks 55 and older earn some extra money. But today's program is called Conversations with Dr. Jack, and during this time I bring in some very good friends of mine who are leaders in the community, in the business community, and today I have one of my favorite people, a fellow I've worked with personally and professionally for quite a while now, and have great respect for this gentleman. Let me introduce you to my friend Richard Whittemore, who's the owner of a great company. Richard, why don't you tell them the name of your company and a little about yourself?
Very good. Thank you, Dr. Jack. My name is Richard Whittemore, owner-founder of Air Repair Solutions. Originally hailed from East Hartford, Connecticut. Moved down here in 1977 and been here ever since. That's correct. Went to high school here, graduated in 80. My early on career started in the automotive field, doing air conditioning and automotive. Found that I really enjoyed doing that, and I had good customer communication skills, and I liked offering solutions to their problems. And then I got introduced into residential air conditioning.
How long ago was that, Rich?
That was back in 1987.
Wow.
Is when I started in residential air conditioning.
So I suspect by now you know what you're doing.
A little bit, yeah.
I suspect after all those years,
it's a very good field. It's a good trade. There is a shortage in the trade. However, there are great opportunities for young people who want to have an excellent opportunity and a good career. Yeah. With that being said, moving forward, started off with a smaller company and got my feet wet there, and I really found that the opportunity let me utilize all my skills, but I wanted to continue my education in this field and find a company that would help me do that. So I was blessed enough to go on board with a big national company, and from there went through the full HVAC training school, technical schools, and from there, back in 2006, I acquired my own HVAC license. And then after that, continued to work there for a while, and then in 2012, incorporated and started Air Repair Solutions.
Wow, that's a lot of preparation to start your own company. Tell us about Air Repair Solutions.
Air Repair Solutions, my philosophy is that there's a lot of companies out there that like to offer replacement only. That's kind of their main focus, replacement driven. My business model is more focused on the actual customer's needs at that time. If they have an old system, then maybe replacement would be the better option. However, financially, that they might not be in the position to do it. I try to offer them a solution to keep their air conditioning running as efficiently and as long as possible, so that we find a problem that'll best fit their needs and their budget at that time. And I've found by doing that type of business model, people really appreciate that. They know that you're there to look out for them in their particular time of crisis in air conditioning. And here in Florida, air conditioning is not a luxury. It's pretty much a need. It's a need. So it's a very good field to be in, and I'm very blessed to be an owner and have that decision-making capability at the local level to do that, to help people when they're in the time of need.
I was a customer of Air Repair Solutions a year or so ago, I guess now, Richard. Richard came and put in a new system for me, but did such a great job. I told my neighbor about it, an elderly single lady, and Richard was so wonderful with her, and I have to just brag on him, the sensitivity he showed to this woman who doesn't have all the financial means that some people would like to have. And Richard's sensitivity and helping her was just a blessing for her. So on behalf of her, and I'm sure many other people, thank you.
You're welcome. I'd also like to say that obviously this Florida in general and this area there's a lot of retired senior people, a lot of widows out there, and a lot of times they could be susceptible to unscrupulous business practices. So when I deal with a senior like that, someone that needs help, and if it's going to be a big ticket item like a replacement, for example, I always try to find out if there's any other family members that would need to be contacted to get them involved in the process. Because I have found over the years, sometimes seniors may make a financial decision, but they're not entirely able to do that. And there's usually sometimes family members that are helping them out, overseeing their estate. So to me, it's important to make sure to in some cases, get the family involved, make sure everybody knows what's going on so that there's no problems after the fact.
I think that there's two things I'm hearing, Richard. One is the competence you bring to the situation with all your education. I know that you keep up to date with state-of-the-art information technologies and so forth. But you combine that with a real Christian sensitivity, if I may use those terms, that a real kindness towards people and a consideration of that customer and how best to serve the customer. So it's just not a dollar kind of making business.
Exactly.
Air Repair Solutions is much richer than that. It provides much more to this community. So.
Yeah, and I like to get involved in community functions also. But what's important to me is that when you live here in this community, you work in this community, you want to support the community.
That's correct.
And you want to do the right thing for the customer, because if you treat someone right, all they're looking for is someone that's going to treat them fair, give them a very fair price, and repair their equipment. And when you treat someone like that, you'll have more referrals and more customers than you could probably deal with down the road. But a lot of these companies that are hit and run, looking for the big sale, move on, can't ever get a hold of them, wrong business model.
Yeah, and we have them here.
Yeah,
I'm afraid
unfortunately
we have them
there.
here.
So my suggestion is if I'm doing a quote and obviously the customer likes to get 3 quotes, I do recommend that. To do due diligence, go on internet, look for reviews, go to the Better Business Bureau, see their reviews, and if you have any issues, even call the building department. They will tell you if there's any problems with
That's good information.
out-of-town AC companies. Make sure that they are currently licensed and have all the proper insurance. That's very important.
Richard, what size businesses you work with residential and also commercial? Do you do commercial?
Yes, we do light commercial, meaning that like strip centers, build-outs. If you get a new tenant, I'll work with a general contractor on a build-out to reconfigure ductwork, commercial maintenance, commercial repair at the light commercial level.
Got it.
And then you move into other commercial areas like schools and hospitals. That's a whole different realm of commercial air conditioning, usually handled by some nationally larger companies will do that. Yeah.
But your goal here is to provide the best service. Within a geography, what's your territory?
We cover from the Palm Beach Gardens, Jupiter area.
Do you?
North.
That far south. Okay.
Yeah, that far south, all the way north to the top side of Vero Beach.
Excellent. Excellent. Wonderful. That's great. How can folks get in touch with Air Repair Solutions?
Yeah, quite easy. We have our internet. They can go to the website, which is airrepairsolutions.com. They can download a free app for their smartphone where it is actually better than a business card. They can get a hold of me at any time, schedule a appointment through that, or they can reach us locally at the 772-672-3020.
Okay. It's Air Repair Solutions.
Yes.
Is the name of
Air Repair Solutions, Inc. Yes, right.
Inc. That's wonderful. Well, Richard is a wonderful business owner. Richard and I are involved in the Chamber of Commerce here, and so as part of the Chamber, and I'm on the board of directors of the Chamber, I just want to thank Richard for the service he does provide to the community. It's exceptional service with an exceptional, kind businessman. So I congratulate you, and I thank you for being part of this wonderful community, and it's a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you, Dr. Jack, and thanks for having me on.
It's a pleasure.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us today, and we hope you enjoyed meeting Richard. And if you are in need of excellent air repair, air conditioning services, this is the gentleman to contact. He and his organization, I can really attest to, are first class. It's a pleasure being with you today, and I wish you nothing but the best. Have a good day.